Hot band of the week, Slim. There's been Slim, my guy. There's been one band that has been just like the talk of social media all week long.
Negative, positive,
good, bad, or
people
otherwise.
Going, who? You know, those kids.
My God, I can't even stand it. Pantera is the hot band of the week because everybody's talking about it.
It's a reunion of sorts. Tribute.
I would say it's a tribute.
Tribute. I would definitely say tribute. I don't know what they're calling it exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going out under a tribute name or what their plan is, but
it's
I do
Pantera.
know it's Phil Anselmo, and I know it's Rex Brown, and that's half of Pantera.
Yep. And then they
got Zach and Charlie.
Zach Wilde, of course, from many bands, Black Label Society, Ozzy Osbourne,
and others.
Others. But
and then Rex, Down and Kill Devil Hill, and
of course Charlie Benante, Anthrax.
Anthrax. I love me some Anthrax. If you don't love Anthrax, I have to wonder about your ability to life.
A lot of people don't like Anthrax.
It's weird to me. They're polarizing.
I think it's might be an East-West thing,
I don't know.
Metal.
I love the fuck out of Anthrax.
But yeah,
those are my dudes.
Any particular era?
Oh my God! So for me, I would say my favorite record is State of Euphoria. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about Pantera, the hot band of the week.
Hey!
And so if I had to talk about a Pantera record being my favorite, it would be Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah, it's just so raw and so perfect. I mean, it just crushes from the beginning to the end.
It's really hard to find your favorite Pantera album, because there's so much. There's a bunch of good stuff there. There's some sleeper stuff I think on some of the later ones that I was like, and I don't want to hear "I'm Broken" or "5 Minutes Alone" ever again. I think.
Well, I think to me, like as they progressed in their career, they just kept getting progressively harder and redefining themselves and their space in the genre.
I have to agree, Cowboys though.
Yeah, that record is just fucking crushing, man. I mean, just oh my God, and it had it all, dude. It had the thrash, it had the speed, it had the ballad for the hair band people or whatever, right? Yep. I mean, it was locked in. That record was killer. The vocals were killer. The guitar was fucking absolutely insane.
Everything.
And the back end was fucking just crushing.
Rex and Vinny together, providing that rhythm during Dimebag, just
dude,
wailing
insane.
And stuff. It's
so good,
amazing.
And then if you saw that live, like if you were fortunate enough to see that live,
that was Pantera. I'm lucky. A lot of people out there are very lucky to have seen Pantera. Hey, tell us in your comments your favorite Pantera show you went to.
Yeah. Do that. Comments.
But live, it's just so extreme. I mean, you can listen to the heaviest stereo you've got, and it's nothing like feeling,
dude,
that just crushing against your chest.
So I saw them over a dozen times easily, and I have to tell you, hands down, I've been to a fuck ton of shows, and I've seen a fuck ton of bands.
Shocker.
Right? But literally the best live show I have ever seen. Just from the energy, rawness, performance, all of it. It was just absolutely incredible. A spectacle. Just amazing.
Y'all fucking hear me out there. Y'all hear me out there. Goddamn fucking
Heroin. Yeah, that's the thing. Phil's kind of changed over the years.
Yeah, it's
good
Phil.
friends. Good friends and a bottle of pills will do that to you.
Yeah,
right. But yeah, so
Rex. I mean, you played with his band.
Yeah, that was super awesome. When we released our first CD, we played the show with Kill Devil Hill down in Oakland. That was a good time. I got to meet the guy. Super nice guy. Super chill. He just wanted to do his thing. He didn't,
Way underrated, I think still. There's a lot of people who like his, him as a bass player, but people I don't think really understand just how he had to hold it down.
Well, to me, he seemed like that night, he seemed super focused. Like he was like, locked in with what he was trying to do. He was nice, polite, didn't, give anyone any guff, but you could tell that man was, handling some work, and I wasn't trying to fuck with him or nothing. I had my own fish to fry that night, debut Toy Called God release or whatever. That was fun.
That was a stressful night.
Oh my God, dude. So, but yeah, right?
Band of the week.
There you go. Hot band of the week is Pantera. You can find their catalog pretty much anywhere you find music. You can check them out on the road whenever they get out on the road. I would recommend checking out their social media to find out when that is and where that is.
Are you going to go?
I mean, I got to kick it around. Part of me is like, nah, but part of me is like, dude, yes.
I mean,
here's the thing.
The players are good.
The players are incredible players. Charlie and Zach are killers, right? Then great hired assassins if you can get them. Sure that wasn't, cheap or whatever. Anyway, that all being said, part of me, because I saw the real thing, I kind of don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to taint it. Taint, he said. Anyway, but with that, I at the same time, I love Zakk Wylde as a guitarist. So I mean, I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. Well, luckily where we're at, it probably won't be the beginning of the tour.
It'll be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, I think it'll be like at least 2 shows before us.
Oh yeah, there'll be a few shows in.
Yeah, so that way we can at least see what's going on
once it's working.
It can be like, but I don't know. Tickets will probably go.
They're gonna go quick.
So
if you don't get them, like when they come out, you're not gonna get them, or you're gonna pay through the nose for them. So hop into the week, Pantera. Check them out.